This is Head Bustin' Boxing, and we are back in the house. And things are getting heated up at 135. And we got to talk about that 135 division just a little bit more. That's basically what I've been focusing on over the last 3 or 4 days. But as everybody pretty much knows by now, Tank Davis has vacated his 130-pound title and has moved up to 135. And it's been announced that he is expected to fight Yuri Gamboa. And it's being said by multiple sources that the two camps are in negotiations. And we are expecting to see a fight between Gamboa and Davis by December the 7th. If not by then, by the beginning of 2020. Now, if you guys remember, Gamboa and Davis was in negotiations this summer to fight. I want to say, matter of fact, it ain't no want to say, they were supposed to fight for Davis's homecoming fight in Baltimore, but instead the WBA made Ricardo Nunes his mandatory, and they just went ahead and got that out the way and fought Nunes in the homecoming instead. So now here's where things also got a little dicey. Reports is saying that possibly the reason why Tank moved up was to fight Gamboa, not necessarily to go at Lomachenko, which I believe would have been the ultimate plan anyway. But they're saying Yuri Gamboa could not make 130 pounds, so if they wanted to fight him, it would have had to been at 135. But see, to me, that doesn't make sense as far as him giving up his title to do so. That doesn't make sense. So it sounds, I mean, because they could have just did a catch weight, whatever. It was other ways to resolve that. So it don't sound right to say he just relinquished his title just to move up to fight Yuri Gamboa. That sounds crazy to me, even though that probably would be his biggest fight, far as the biggest name, the biggest, well, you could argue Pedraza. Him and Pedraza probably have pretty much the same amount of things that they accomplished, accomplishments or whatever. I think both of them are 3 division champions, I believe, or maybe Pedraza's 2. I can't remember, but the point is, I don't believe that would be the only reason why he would relinquish his title just to fight Yuri Gamboa. That makes no sense. But anyway, the winner of that fight will be the WBA mandatory for Vasily Lomachenko. Now, here's where things really get interesting. The winner of that fight will be the WBA mandatory, but the winner of Abdulabov, however you pronounce his name, the cat that Devin Haney's fighting, we'll just put it that way. The winner of that fight will be Lomachenko's mandatory from the WBC side. And of course, we know the winner of the Comey Lopez fight, Teofimo that is, they will be probably the next person Lomachenko will fight. So if Lomachenko do indeed stay at 135, and there's rumors are circulating that he might move down to 130, and Barbara started the rumor, but he said if he can't make any big fights at 135, so anybody saying, well, Tank moved up to 135 because he know Lomachenko ain't gonna be there, pump your brakes. That was not what was said. They did not say once he unified they were moving down to 130. That is not what was said. What was said was, if they can't find any big fights at 135 after that, they will explore going to 130 and possibly explore going to 126 to fight Shakur Stevenson. But see, here's the thing. Even with that, they were saying they were looking to fight Tank Davis, even if they had to go to 130 for it. So you can't say Tank is ducking him because he's moving to, no, you can't say that. But anyway, that's pretty much all I got. If you would like to make a donation to the channel, hit the PayPal button in the right hand corner of the home page. You'll see like the button to be right around near where Triple G's chest would. You can also join us on Facebook and join us at Twitter, and that will be Fight Doctor 2332, I believe. And also hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Also, hit me up in the comment section, man. Let me know what you think. Like, out of all these three, you know, Davis, Teofimo Lopez, or even Devin Haney, who would you think would give Lomachenko the most problems? And you can't throw out Richard Commey, because if he beat Lopez, he'll be the next person to fight him. Do you see any of these guys possibly beating him? And do you think Yuri Gamboa could be a stumbling block for Tank Davis? Is maybe Davis taking a bigger bite than what he can chew against Gamboa? And is Gamboa washed up? As my big brother say, man, that nigga washed up, man. He ain't got no business in there. Matter of fact, my brother, he told me tonight, Tank Davis, that ain't never food for him. But let me know, man. Hit me up in the comment section. Let me know. This is Head Busting Boxers on Fight Doctor. I am out.